back to Collectible Stonks. My name is Yamel. Glad to have you guys here today. I just want to make a real quick video regarding some of the things we learned a couple days ago from the Metazoo Hour. I'm only going to be focusing on a few of the things that we learned, which I think are pretty significant, pretty important. So, first of all, thank you guys for tuning in today. If you're new to the channel and you like seeing this type of videos, consider hitting the subscribe button. I usually try to bring you guys, from every video every couple days is usually my average, so usually about 3 to 4 videos a week or more, depending. So consider hitting that subscribe button and that like button, as it does help out the channel. But essentially, one of the really interesting things that we learned a couple days ago was the fact that Mike was not aware that they were putting box toppers in the Walmart hanger packs or whatever, hanger boxes. He was not aware that they were actually putting box toppers in them, which it basically means two things. So one, I don't see, a random person making these in the factory saying, oh, you know what, cool, let's just go ahead and put a random box topper in there just for fun. This basically just about confirms that they may have used booster boxes that they had, and they just opened up those booster boxes and basically, stuffed 3 packs into the Walmart product. And obviously, after the 12th pack, they had that box topper left, which they probably just stuffed in there thinking like, it's whatever. Which means two things. One, they're using the current print run of 2nd edition product to make these hanger boxes, which is pretty big considering I believe there's only like 100,000 boxes that were made for 2nd edition. A lot of them are going to be being put into thousands of Walmarts nationwide. And essentially, Mike also confirmed that is it. They're not going to be making any more 2nd edition products specifically for Walmart. In other words, the Cryptid Nation, once it runs out, that's it. It's out. And then now they're already looking forward to the Wilderness, right? And putting Wilderness 2nd edition boxes in Walmart. So, very interesting, right? So, that's one thing. The fact that they're using already existing booster boxes, at least that's what we're assuming. And, we may be wrong, but it just, you add 1 and 1 together, you get 2. So, the fact that Mike did not know they were putting box toppers, where else do you get box toppers if not from booster boxes, right? So, That's what I'm thinking right now, is that they were actually using booster boxes to make these boxes for Walmart. Might have been excess that they had in the factory that hadn't shipped out yet, and so rather than creating more of a print run for the item, they just opened up those boxes and put them in there. But that also means that we basically have the odds of how much what the odds of getting a box topper in one of those boxes is, which should be 1 box every 12 has a box topper. Right now, unless it's completely wrong, unless it's not the case, unless they actually used box toppers they had laying around and somebody just thought it would be fun to put them in there, then that's different. But as of right now, if we're taking if we're going to take that idea of they may have been using booster boxes to stuff these Walmart hangers with, then roughly every 1 in 12 boxes should have a box topper. That also indicates that whatever the initial print run of blue ink is the same. They didn't print more of the blue ink or more of the box toppers to make this product. So if there was only 100 blue inks made, you can still only pull 100 overall with booster boxes or the Walmart boxes. If it was 200, same thing. You get the idea. So very interesting, right? And so that was the number one thing that I noticed from this Metazoo Hour. I thought was very, 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 very interesting, because it has a lot of implications, right? So if there's only a certain amount of booster boxes, there's only a certain amount of 2nd edition product, and a lot of that product is not only booster boxes, but now you got Walmart entering the fray, then that means that Cryptid Nation 2 still, as I sit here in this chair to this day, extremely undervalued. And I want to say the boxes have started going up just a little bit. They used to be at like $85 a box, $80 a box on TCG Player. Now they're closer to the $90 range. So they're slowly creeping up, but not too much to the point where people are going to go out there and buy them in bulk type of thing. like in mass, because they know that the prices are going to skyrocket very soon. So it's going to take a little bit before the prices go up on that, but very interesting. So that was one, and that was probably the major one that I thought was probably the most important out of this. Another one is we do have 100% confirmation Funko Pops will be coming out later this year. Right, so originally, I want to say a few Metazoo hours ago, I actually asked Mike, hey, hypothetically speaking, when would we be able to see Funko Pops? And he said late 2022. Obviously, I used hypothetical because I didn't want to make him feel like he had to give me an actual date. However, in this Metazoo hour that happened a couple days ago, somebody asked him, hey, what are the chances that we will see Metazoo Funko Pops? And he said 100%. So 100% is a thing. Like, it's going to happen. Funko Pops are coming, confirmed by Mike himself. If it's true that they're aiming for late this year, then that'll be pretty interesting. I'm wondering if they're maybe going to come out with, like, usually fall lines up with, like, Halloween. Maybe they're going to do, like, a Chupacabra Funko, maybe a Headless Horseman Funko, just, because that would make more sales due to the holiday of, Halloween being so close. But, yeah, really, really cool information. I had a couple more, and I'm actually going to take a look at the pictures. I was actually not at my house when, when this Metazoo hour was going on. The other thing that I thought was interesting, some user actually asked, like, hey, will these, poker cards that are for the Kickstarter, will they be a standard product going forward? Will the promotional cards be a separate product? And all Mike said was, at this time, there are no plans for that. He may have just been referring to the promo cards, but if he was referring to the actual playing cards, then that would mean that this Kickstarter is the only way to get the playing cards, which has a lot of market implications, right? So if you can only get it from Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter ends later this month, and whatever they're making, that's it. And sometimes that makes sense. Like, for example, the Topps collaboration. They're not reprinting that Series 0. It's kind of like a little test to see how it did, and then boom, right? And now they're going to have other Topps collaborations. But this specific one with the poker cards, I don't know if, they're planning on making another poker card, collaboration. My opinion, I honestly feel like these cards will be available in, like, Walmarts and Targets and things like that. At least I would think so. But I've seen some weird things. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe this is just kind of like a, hey, it's just a quick little collaboration. This isn't going to be going into stores. I don't know yet. It was pretty ambiguous. I feel like he's just talking in regards to the promotional box aspect of it, of whether they were going to be separate. But it would be extremely interesting if he was also referencing the actual poker cards not being a standard product in stores, because all of a sudden they're collectible. I mean, they were already collectible with the inserted hollows that they were going to be making. They were already, you got the uncut sheets. And speaking of uncut sheets, apparently he is trying to see if it's possible to get uncut hollow promotional sheets. Which honestly, if that happens, I'm just gonna buy the uncut sheet, and I will likely only, I probably won't be opening up all of my boxes that I got with the headcaster tier? No, not headcaster, the artcaster. I'll probably just keep one of each sealed. Heck, I might just open up 3, keep 3 sealed, and then the others I may just sell. And which the MSRP on those, for those that are not aware, based on what the Kickstarter numbers are, it's roughly about $15 per deck and about $20 per promo box. It comes with like 10 little packs in there, I believe. So that's the case. We'll see where the market lies. And of course, if that does happen where I decide not to open them, I will try to have them in my store, which you can find the link in the description. There's not much up there right now. I actually sold through quite a bit of stuff already, which again, thank you to you guys for supporting the channel. And so that's kind of where we're at with the Metazoo playing cards. Very interesting comment that he made. Again, it was a little vague because he only gave one answer and he didn't break up the answer for each question that he had asked. But interesting nonetheless, right? And so besides that, the other thing that I thought was interesting is they did confirm Nightfall 2nd Edition. That's the other one. And usually I'd be scrolling through this for you guys, but it's way up there, y'all. So, but he did confirm Nightfall 2nd Edition product will be coming out late this year, so fall of this year, which makes sense again with the whole Halloween. They'll likely, be having these little hangers again at Walmart, kind of like how we saw with Crypto Nation Second Edition. They're probably going to have hangers there, and of course, Halloween being Halloween, people love spooky season, so they're going to see these hangers. It has, let's say, Wendigo, Headless Horseman on the cover of the boxes, a Mothman, etc. A lot of people will just get them to see what the heck it is, just because it's spooky season. So really cool stuff. But they did confirm that Nightfall Second Edition will only be officially in big box stores. It's not going to be, there's not going to be any booster boxes, no theme decks, no spell books, none of that. It's just going to be special product for, I'm assuming, possibly Walmart, Target, and GameStop if the GameStop deal does get finalized. And that's another thing that he talked about. It's still in the works. They're still talking to GameStop. When I asked him a while back if it was on track for the UFO release later this summer, he said that it does seem to be on track for that. So we can probably expect that the first release for GameStop will likely be the UFO set coming out. I believe it's this summer, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's like around July that it's supposed to come out. But yeah, very, very awesome things that have started happening, that are coming out. Very interesting nuggets of information, especially in my opinion, the fact that Mike was not aware of the box toppers being put in the second edition product for Walmart. So let me know what you guys think in the description, what you guys think regarding all of this, regarding the Walmart boxes, regarding the second edition product only being in big box stores confirmed for late this fall, starting with Nightfall. Well, I'm assuming Wilderness will also be a part of that, but Nightfall second edition, same thing. I believe that should be the first second edition product we get, besides Cryptid Nation, in big box stores. And also, what you guys think of the Funko announcement. I love Funkos, y'all. I'll probably be getting every single Funko, even the commons. I don't even care. I really like them. So, yeah, just really awesome stuff. Thanks again, y'all, for checking out the video. This may have been a little bit longer, and I apologize if there's nothing really cool going on in the background. So, just figured I'd make a quick, talking video. And I'm sure you noticed, finally got my D-Brew shirt. I got the Bunny Man shirt going on. I'm waiting on my second one, although this one was lost in the mail for like a month. So we'll see how the second one does. I haven't got a tracking number. But yeah, thanks again, y'all. I will see y'all next time. Appreciate y'all.